Welcome to the Penny Lys Podcast. Tuba, 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 tuba. Welcome to the Penny Lys Podcast. Tuba, 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 tuba.
We made it to another episode. Welcome to the Penny Lys Podcast. This is episode number
5.
Number 5.
I looked ahead in advance.
Of course you did.
I got stuck on that one last week.
And welcome our special guest, of course. This is Dowie.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming. And it's going to be glorious having chats with you about what we're going to chat about. Are you nervous?
No, I can't wait.
Oh, good.
Brilliant.
All good. First of all, big apologies from Tabitha. She was going to be here this week, but she sends her apologies. Couldn't make it this week.
You know what?
We will have her back.
We'll have her. Yeah, we'll have her on. And her segment we've just held off. So you know, we're not going to make you wear a wig.
Am I the
or
asshole?
anything.
Yeah, no wigs or anything.
No.
Damn.
No,
Yeah.
no shorts,
No.
whatever. Anything.
No.
I don't know what.
That's
I don't know where you were going with that. Anyway.
No option for that?
Handcuffs.
No, sorry.
Okay.
I don't know what I was going on with it.
It's not an
anyway. So I guess we start off. We're going to start off with asking Dowie here a few questions.
Yes.
Get to know our guests, and then we'll get into the rest of it. I will explain
Great.
what's happening throughout the rest of the video.
I have a box.
You have a box.
I have a box.
All right. So you want to explain the box?
Yeah, so this box, instead of us come up with what's your favourite colour every
That's a
time.
good call.
Yeah,
Not a
every
good
time.
question.
Especially when we had a repeat guest and
And
we
you
asked
asked
the
the
same
same
question
question.
and knew the answer.
Yeah.
So in here, I have just a whole bunch of random questions, and you're just going to pick one out and you're going to answer it for us.
Oh, you put that on the Instagram story. I saw it.
I did.
On the Penny Lys
Shouldn't
Podcast.
you pick it out and read it out?
Oh, sure.
No.
No.
He's gotta pick it out.
You have to pick your own.
So move it across further
Yep.
so we can see that he's actually picking it out. There we
No,
go.
it's in the way.
Here we go. Okay, you got a question.
Well, read it
This
out.
is a bit of fun.
I have to read it.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does it say?
Why is a tennis ball fuzzy?
Yeah. Well,
Great.
why is it?
Because if it wasn't, it'd be a baseball.
Oh.
Okay. So
Or a
why?
cricket ball
Why do you
Why?
think a tennis ball needs the fuzz though?
for the bounce.
For the bounce?
Bounce
So
is
if
better.
it didn't have fuzz on it, it wouldn't bounce?
That'd be a lot harder, I think.
Like harder to bounce? Because
I
it'd
think-
just
It
be
would be.
rubber, isn't it?
It
Yeah.
would just be rubber.
Just rubber, and rubber doesn't bounce very well just by itself.
Well, it does, but
Okay.
probably bounces too
Better.
much.
I was
now
gonna,
I think
Too
about
much.
it.
to
Yeah.
reduce the bounce.
Reduce the bounce.
Okay. That's your final answer?
Can't say I've ever played tennis, so yeah, that is my final answer.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
I don't know that we found out a lot about you, though.
So
You know I don't play tennis. So.
yeah, okay, that's true.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So Dowie is Lys's his brother, and we actually went to Dowie's wedding just recently.
He received the apology.
He received the apology. We
Yep.
were the mixed speakers.
Yep.
How did we go? Like just from first hand, you can let us know.
Done great. Missed missed one thing, but
One thing, that's pretty good.
Wait.
We had a lot of things on the list.
Very good,
Yeah,
very
one
good.
thing.
very funny.
Okay.
That
Well,
was
we were.
surprising,
Oh.
Surprised at how
Oh.
funny we were.
Well,
but
Well,
it was
that's
good. It was good.
okay.
Oh, that's good.
Next wedding, now you need to not forget
Step it up.
things.
Yeah, okay. We'll do better.
Next wedding.
We'll do better next
I
time.
didn't say my next wedding.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I don't think we're going to get asked again.
I don't think so either.
No, it's not gonna happen.
So I did call you a wizard, though.
Yeah,
Do you feel like you are a wizard?
not now. Everyone knows.
Oh, okay. So,
So you-
if someone knows that you're a wizard, you're definitely not a wizard.
So you have
Sure.
to- it's the mystery around it.
So you're like a superhero that doesn't want everyone to know
Yeah.
that you're a wizard. Okay.
I don't know if the beard is long enough to be wizard-like
That's
yet.
part of my disguise.
How long
Oh.
is your beard? And
So do
because
you
we've
measure
got
it?
Americans,
This
we have to have
long.
it in inches and centimeters.
I don't know.
That long.
That long, yeah.
As long as there.
It's
It's that long.
Have you got an estimate or
6 inches.
6 inches?
15
Everything's
Everything's
6
6
inches.
No, it would be. It would be.
I
Okay.
just kicked.
Yeah, no, it looks about like 6 inches. No, good. Well, it's
Brilliant.
good to have you on here.
Yes.
We've got heaps of things to talk about, and I'm sure you'll be able to talk about things
Yep.
with us. So that'll be good. All right. So first of all, follow on Instagram. We ask a lot of our questions that we bring up. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just thinking of the random questions that we've been asking lately.
The random questions?
Yeah.
Like wizard?
No, just like, is there...
On the Instagram.
No, on Instagram.
Oh, on Instagram. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So, get involved. And the more people we've got involved, the more interesting stories we've got to tell.
We do.
And I've also added an anonymous link as well. So if you want to have the conversation with us, but you don't want to have your name yelled out on a podcast or anything like that,
tell us something
you can tell us
spicy.
anonymous. Well, if you want to tell us something spicy, or even like, I went as a pumpkin. I don't know, for Halloween.
Okay.
Anyway, that it's a new YouTube channel. Not a lot of people know that we've created this new YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe to the new YouTube channel.
The Penny
Lys Podcast. All
Individual
separate.
words.
And I found that the likes and comments actually help the algorithm send it and show it to new people as well.
Yeah, this week
we had 8 random new people
We don't know
sharing their thoughts, no ideas, and we
good.
had a bunch of subscribers from them too. So it's pretty awesome.
8.
That's good.
That is
It
8.
is.
That
It
is
is.
8.
Yeah, that's a number.
That is a number. Okay, so one of the comments I got from one of our viewers was, what else did you get up to over the holidays? Wasn't there one thing that you gifted Lys that was very interesting and you haven't talked about on the podcast yet?
Oh.
So I think they're talking about last Christmas. I got you some land in Scotland.
You did. I am a landowner in Scotland now.
Yep.
And I got a certificate.
Yeah,
and,
you did.
That piece of land entitles me to have a very special title. Entitles of title. Entitles me to have a title, which I was very excited about. Probably the best Christmas present I got. And so I'm now officially lady. I'm a lady.
You're a lady.
I'm a
okay,
lady.
well, there
Officially.
you go.
Lady Lys.
Lady.
I have a certificate.
Yeah,
Proves
so well, my question is, do we have to call you Lady Lys on the podcast?
Oh, I mean, you should. At work, I insist. upon. My boss made a note in the top of his meeting minutes to make sure he remembered to call me Lady Alyssa.
Really?
So I feel like it is actually customary for you to use my correct title.
Wow.
So Lady Lys.
How did
going
you bully
forward.
them into getting you to call the Lady Lys? Or is that
Refusing to speak until they used my correct title is what I went with. This is not surprising.
No, not at all.
No.
bloody brilliant?
Yeah, great. So yeah, in future, Lady Lys, or I won't respond.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so today we've got updates on the doomsday prepping we talked about last week, etiquette we talked about a couple of weeks ago, tickle test, which we talked about a couple more weeks ago before that, Halloween we talked about last week. Inspector Power is coming back today.
Oh, I don't
He's
know how I feel
making
about
a return. He's going to be here.
He's the OG.
All about it. All
Okay.
about mixing that stuff up, whatever that juice is that brings out the baddies, the bad news, and brings it out there for the people to be like, tell me more about this, and then the people know and they'll make it right. You know
That's
what I mean?
not what I heard. I heard he just hangs out at McDonald's and gets other people to do his work.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Inspector Power is coming back. We've got Book of Jokes, and we're going to talk some tattoo stuff today. Mm-hmm. Yes, because I talked about that last week. We said, maybe we'll talk about tattoos. Who knows? What do you reckon?
We do know. The answer is yes.
If the answer is yes. Are you ready?
Sounds like a good idea.
You ready for this, Dowie?
I'm very ready.
You're very ready. All right, well, let's get into it. Updates.
Wasn't there like a thing you did afterwards last time? I can't remember. There was like an extra thing.
So good.
You know what we haven't prepared? We still haven't done any work on the songs.
Yo.
But it's progressing well.
Look, between the next break and this break, and the break before it, between that time in the universe, I will create more songs for you guys.
Okay.
I'll create a song.
Thank you.
In between it, and I'll surprise you with it.
Can't wait.
Real quick.
Speaking of surprises,
Yes.
I have something.
Oh, I like surprises.
So,
Dowie, did you get me something?
No.
Oh, that's disappointing. Yeah, no, he
Don't you
didn't.
know the custom?
I turned up.
Yeah, but
that is a gift, isn't
etiquette.
it?
When you go to someone's house for the first time, you're supposed to bring them a gift.
That's true. Have you been here before?
No, this is his
Yeah, I
first
was here on Friday.
No, so that
what
would have
did you
been when
bring
you were
on-
supposed to bring your
What
first
did you bring
gift.
us on Friday?
My wife.
Okay.
She's our gift.
She's okay.
You can
That's
have her
interesting.
tatty, but you got to fight her for it.
It's interesting.
I don't think you can do slaves anymore.
No. I don't think that's allowed.
Yeah.
But we did get a gift.
Yes.
So I had a message, and this is actually from one of our other brothers.
Oh.
And he reached out, thanks Nick, and said this is something that I was watching the podcast and I think is much needed.
Much needed.
Posted it, ordered it online, posted it, and I'm going to hand it over to you and I'm going to get you to open it. You have no idea what this is. So
This is good. This is my gift. He sent it down in preparation. Okay. If it's not good, then I know nothing about it.
Don't know anything about it.
Oh, bubble wrap. I love bubble wrap.
I know you love bubble wrap. I thought you'd enjoy
Let
it.
me have a quick look in here.
Okay.
Let's
We need
have
to
a
capture your face as you're looking at it. What
is that? Oh, it's a gavel.
So,
oh my God.
yeah, so he was watching the episode and we were deciding what season it was at the time.
Yeah.
And you said, I need one of those gavels. And so he thought he'd go ahead and get you one of those gavels.
Because I actually talked about it in this season as well, gavel. Didn't I?
It was episode 1 when we we're trying to work out what season it was.
I've got a gavel, guys.
Oh, it has a thing that you hit on as well. Oh,
yeah, you don't
wow.
just hit the ground.
Well, I don't know how
break the
gavels
glass
work.
table.
Correct.
All right. Quarters in session. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Thank you so
gift.
much, Nick. I
was great.
appreciate that.
Yeah, that's
good.
perfect. So you are claiming
Yeah,
that as your
yeah,
gift? Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're very good. All right. Well, the gift section of this podcast is now over.
What have we created?
So good. Oh my God. So whenever you guys get a little bit too unruly, now I can be like,
Order!
oh God, this is so good.
The power
Such a good
has
gift.
already gone to his
Gone
head.
straight to his head.
Yeah, you can
Thanks,
tell.
guys.
It's just his headphones are coming out.
All right, guys. Next bit is a bit of an update about the survival stuff, the doomsday prepping stuff that we talked about last week.
All we did was ask a whole bunch of questions.
We did. We didn't really have answers.
No.
It
That's how
was
you
more
start.
like a...
Yeah.
That's how you start anything. You have to ask
research.
questions.
We
That's
just
true.
ask questions.
That is
Yeah.
true. That's
Yeah.
very wise. You're a wise man.
It's the
How
beard.
did the beard?
Because he's a wizard.
He's a wizard.
Yeah.
Wizards are like thousands of years old, aren't they?
Not this one.
Not this one?
No.
I thought you said you weren't a wizard. You've like flip-flopped a couple of times already on that.
Yeah.
You're just
Yeah,
starting
yeah.
out.
Not this one, I know.
Oh,
That's where I was going with that, but you cut me off.
So you just starting out as a wizard?
A friend of mine is, yeah.
Well, I hope they have some thoughts on doomsday prepping as well.
Yeah. So what do you know about doomsday prepping?
Oh, I always have a plan.
Oh, really?
Everyone has a plan, no matter if they say they don't. I
Okay.
think
Is this
everyone
a zombie
yeah,
plan?
Yeah, zombie plan. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
If it's a nuclear attack, you're dead.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, to be fair, like if the nuclear attack was like Sydney, we'd still be all right.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
probably
but-
wouldn't need to do much
Well,
because we got all the farms in all the like central Queensland.
I still think you
Queensland.
need to have, still think there'd be chaos.
I think there'd be no toilet
Yeah.
paper.
Yeah. Oh, that's it.
I think if that is your problem, that is the least of the worries.
We had COVID and we just had no food and no toilet paper. Like I think
just
if there
need
was
We've already
shells,
been
don't
through
you?
it. You're right.
yeah.
You need to visit the beach and get shells or something. That's what I've heard.
Okay. So what is your zombie plan?
Do you have shells involved with your
No, so it's either at work or at Dad's workshop. Go there, make heaps of weapons, and make friends. Give them weapons. You're stronger as a group.
So the opposite of
nice.
Jess's
The
plan.
exact opposite. And she would not be following me.
Oh, that is amazing.
You need to
Wow.
make friends. The more
Yeah.
of you are, the harder the zombies will be.
Yeah,
to
great.
Take over.
Okay. So a lot of the things like you see in like The Walking Dead and all those kind of shows is that the people end up turning on each other or there's something that happens. So how would you deal with that?
Well, you
kind of
don't
stuff?
worry about that at the start.
Yeah. Okay.
You
It's
need to
just
worry about
survival.
survival. Worry about the zombies at the start. Everyone, if you're working with them, they're going to be on your side.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
As it gets on and you a group of 20 people alive,
Yeah.
you start to fight in between you as you would.
Yeah.
Okay. And how
Well-
would you deal with that?
Be the quickest one.
Be the quickest quickest one.
Just practice running lots.
Agility. It's one of the rules, right?
I meant
cardio.
quickest
Limber
with
up.
the weapons.
Oh, quickest with weapons.
You
okay,
could run.
Cool. Yeah.
Away from my weapons.
Yeah.
You'd want to be quick.
So you would create the fastest weapon.
Or be the fastest, like
Fastest
with the
with
weapon,
your
like
weapon,
quick
yeah.
draw.
Fastest hand in the West.
Yeah.
Or the
Okay.
East.
Central East.
Well,
I don't know.
Central East.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Central East of
I don't plan on going to the West.
No.
Central
That's a
East
long
of,
walk.
Central East of Australia, near the tropics, in that just general area.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
the fastest
Approximately,
in that area.
yeah.
There's probably
Just
faster out there.
the
but
small area.
yeah,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
that small area. So is there certain weapons, do you reckon, that'll be faster than others?
No, I don't think the weapons are about speed. It's how you use them. I think that's
okay.
what it'd come down to.
Okay.
A whip would be pretty fast, wouldn't it?
I don't know whether to do much. I can't use a whip, so that's out.
Okay.
Can either of you use a whip?
No, but maybe that could be
Yeah,
like
we've got a whip, don't we?
my.
I don't think that's going to help.
Maybe that could be my New Year's resolution that I learned how to use a whip. Because
Okay.
right now I don't have a weapon of choice
Yeah.
that I would use. I'm pretty useless, but maybe I could learn how to use a whip.
Yeah, I'm not sure it'll help with zombies.
No, but it could be fun.
It might.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun.
Okay.
I'd enjoy that. All right, we did have. You okay? I'm fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. All of the people are looking at me. Okay, we did have a few questions / statements / tips, I guess, from all over the place, really. I started live Twitch streaming again, just so you guys are aware. Live Twitch streaming on the internet, on Twitch, which is
Penny
on the
Power.
internet under Penny Power.
Penny Power.
And I was asking a few of the questions there as well, but we got some from the YouTube and Instagram as well. So Kieran suggested in a zombie apocalypse, wouldn't it just be easier to swap sides?
Yes, is the answer.
No.
Yes, it would be.
If you think the humans are going to turn on you, the zombies will turn on you way quicker.
But easier, from an easier point of view.
So I think he's like, I'll just die and
Yeah.
I'll be a zombie. I think that's what he's saying.
I don't think that's easier.
No, it doesn't sound easier. There's a flaw in that logic, I think.
In that you're dead.
Yeah.
Or you're a zombie.
Well, you're
Yeah.
probably dead. Brain dead.
Yeah. You're dead and then you're a zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of talk about going to a medium-sized island. Not a small island, not a big island, a medium-sized island.
So the right size island.
It has to be the right size, because if it's too small, it doesn't have the resources you
Okay.
need.
And it's
If
too big,
there's
you
too
can't
many
protect it.
population already on there
Right.
anyway, so that'd be zombie-filled as well. Medium island with facilities, something. It means you won't have the worries of
So like
hordes of zombies.
So
you know
like
what I mean?
Fraser Island, too big.
No, I don't
Largest
think
sand
it would
island
be.
in the world.
I
Too
still
big.
don't think that'd be too big.
Why not?
Well, you probably only have a couple thousand people on there.
Yeah.
So if they all turned, which they probably wouldn't, because if you have an outbreak over on the mainland, it's probably not going to turn over there.
Oh, that's
Okay.
And
Well-
even if it does, if you went over there, that's only 3,000 people, so you got to kill.
Okay, so
all
what I
zombies.
need to be able to get there is
a boat.
a boat.
Yeah, so that's the other thing that I'm talking about. You need to have a boat.
Oh,
You got to get a boat.
okay. Well, we're going to get a boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I had that boat we got rid of just before when we left the place. It was a blow-up boat.
Yeah, you look at
And-
one at Costco.
No, this was smaller, a lot smaller than that.
Yeah,
it barely
had,
fit
it
two
had
of us in there.
One oar.
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
It's
No
very good.
zombies. If only two of you fit, there's no way a zombie's fitting with you.
It's inflatable, and when a zombie jumps on there, we're then in the water.
Zombies are a little bitey. So they might pop
Yep.
it.
Shoot
But
through that,
I
yeah.
like it. I like
Yeah,
the idea
yeah.
of getting a boat.
Okay.
Maybe we could get a boat. What do you reckon?
Add
We're
it
going
to
to buy
the
a
list.
boat?
It's very far down on the list. There's a lot of other
Liz
things
is
before
like,
it.
I just want to stay home and watch Disney Plus.
I just want to get chihuahuas and not worry about the zombie outbreak.
Yeah. So you're like, big fence.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Exactly.
everyone stay away.
Yeah,
And we'll get some
we'll just live our life.
fast weapons from Dowie here.
Yes, exactly.
Because he'll be our friend.
Yes.
Yes.
Or
And
befriend someone with a boat.
And Jess.
That would work.
Don't run
gonna
away
be our
from
friend.
Jess.
Everyone stay away from Jess. If you don't know what we're talking about, go watch some
Go
of the
watch
old
last
episodes. Jess is very
We love her. We just don't love her zombie
Selfish.
plan.
solo.
Yeah.
She goes very
Selfish. Yeah.
solo
Yeah.
when it comes to zombie apocalypse.
Actually, I need to ask her. She didn't even mention her kids in her zombie plan.
Oh, wow.
I might just.
Ooh.
I'll circle back and see how they work in there. But anyway,
that'll be later.
Yeah.
That's fine. Piri suggested putting treadmills around the house.
Yes.
Yeah. You like that?
That's very smart. I seen that on Facebook today.
Oh,
Wow.
did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Wow.
So
Okay.
putting the treadmills, turning them on.
But what powers your treadmills?
Well, the power.
Solar panels.
Solar panels, yeah.
We have solar panels.
Solar panels.
Enough for the whole,
Yep.
I don't know. How many watts
treadmills
is
the
a
whole way around
treadmill?
your house?
How many
That's a
watts
lot
is
of treadmills.
How many watts a treadmill, Liz?
I don't know.
You'd know. You'd know
why do
about
I know
treadmills.
this?
I don't
No.
know. You're a
I don't
treadmill
know.
person.
It also needs to be a fast treadmill because like the
No, it
treadmill I
doesn't.
have right now is like real
Zombies
slow.
aren't fast.
They're not fast, though.
Well, they could be.
Okay.
So it's a thing. I think they'd end up piling up on each
yeah,
other.
that's once one falls on there and then it's just like stuck on.
It gets rid of them because
It doesn't. They would just kind of lie
have
on
you
there
seen
and
a
it
kid
just
fall
be.
over on them?
No, but
It
I would like to
shoots them
see.
out the back. The zombie fell over. They're gone.
Like I mean, I need to see this to understand if it would work for the zombies.
Very exciting. All right. So I think everyone should send in their messages about this as well. So if you don't think it would work, just let us know.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's people out there that are talking about it on the Facebook. If you saw it on the Facebook.
Yep.
Notice I say the Facebook now.
And if anyone could donate heaps of treadmills.
Yeah.
Okay, so one other thing I got was some Mothball on Twitch. He said you should only need to survive for about 2 years because zombie flesh would decompose. You just need 2 years of supplies. What's your thoughts on this?
I haven't seen Walking Dead, but that goes for a lot longer than 2 years, doesn't it? Because the
does,
baby
yeah.
grows.
I think.
Yeah, the
grows up.
baby's grown up.
I think you're assuming that everyone becomes a zombie at once.
Yeah, that's actually, true.
But they're the living dead, so why does it matter if their flesh is decomposing or not?
Because how do you move bones without flesh?
This is Halloween. Like, bones.
It doesn't work.
Yeah. I wrote this down because I was talking to people on Twitch about it, and I had a little bit of a look into it. And apparently, like, it's dependent on a lot of things, but flesh doesn't decay that quickly, apparently.
Okay.
So sometimes it would, depending on the temperature and the if there's bugs and all that kind of stuff. But you could have ligaments and stuff like that for, several years.
So
Yeah,
go
and
to the hotter part of the country where all the bugs are.
Yeah, I guess so.
Also, I think
rains maybe.
Yeah, that might help the decay. Also, we don't know how the virus is impacting whatever it is that makes them a zombie. We don't know how
that's the other thing I
impacting.
was thinking. Like
Yeah.
maybe it's keeping it somewhat
Yeah,
alive.
and it like slows the rate of decay, so it's still happening, but it's a lot slower.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's it's a good thing for
It's a good
consideration,
thought.
but
Yeah.
I think we need to still plan longer than 2
It's
years.
like a
Imagine how
thing that
disappointed you'd be at 3 years.
You'd be like, just any day now.
Any day. It's gonna finish.
They're just gonna die.
Any day.
I'm running low on food here.
Anyway, the last tip I had was glorious. Thanks for the tip. Find locations. This was from Flesh. From Discord. So actually it was on YouTube. Find locations for your local springs. So if you could have a local spring around, that means you won't have to boil the water. So
Okay. A spring. Do we have a spring?
Bam Bam Springs.
what
It's a
spring?
bit away.
Bam Bam.
Yeah.
What's Bam Bam?
It's halfway between here and Gladstone.
Okay.
Bam, bam.
Bam Bam.
Bam, bam.
So
Okay, so we need
that
to do
seems
some
like
research.
a long way to
It
get
does.
water if you need water every day.
Yeah.
Well, you don't go there every day.
Okay, that's true. We'll just go there once a week.
That's still, I think there has to be one closer.
Yeah. Okay, we'll look into that.
Okay, cool.
Thanks for that.
But we shouldn't have shared that tip.
Why
Because
not?
now everyone's going to go to the springs.
Yeah, well, if you find one closer, everyone will be a bit.
Yeah. Good. Bam, bam. That's the
so
one.
if you're around this area, which is North Brisbane area,
Yeah.
stop listening to the podcast. That'd be great.
We'll go to Bam Bam.
The order is in. Flesh Flesh is actually into this stuff.
Yeah.
He's right into this stuff. He thinks the world's going to burn.
Yeah.
Basically, he thinks
He's
that-
ready to just clock out, go live in the wilderness, and then
Yeah.
be done with everyone.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he always pays me out about my lettuce growing because he does lettuce. He uses
Yeah.
it dirt. He's very good at that, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, he has survival tablets. He has literal survival tablets.
Which is the highest amount of nutrition in the smallest amount of space possible.
Yeah.
Yep.
How
Really?
wild is that?
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah,
He
they're
sent
little,
pictures.
like, biscuit things.
We'll put a picture on
Yeah.
Instagram or something later. We'll show you.
Jesus.
Yeah.
In a story.
He has and they last for a really long time or something.
Yep.
And he has like two years worth.
Yeah,
Did he
something
say?
like
Yeah,
that.
something
Well, that's
crazy.
all you need.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's all the comments we've got so far about the survival stuff. Do keep them coming in. We're going to collect all the information we can and try and put together a survival
guide.
Survival guide.
Perfect.
It's going to be glorious. All right. Next thing we got to talk about is the etiquette.
Oh.
Yeah, so a couple of weeks ago, we had me, Mother, on the podcast and her etiquette classes, which was very good.
We learnt a lot.
We learnt lots, and a lot of people aren't actually doing it.
Yes.
We went out to a restaurant again,
We
a
tried
nice
it.
fancy Italian restaurant with Dowie and his lovely wife, and tried out some more stuff again just to see how we went. And yeah. We were unruly, I think.
Oh, we
were troublemakers.
We were troublemakers. We were not displaying the correct etiquette. I apologise, mean mother.
It was not good.
No.
If you were there, you would have been like blushing. You would have been like, I need to
disappointed.
go. This is horrible.
Shaking your head.
So one of the things that we were trying to do is get them to take the plate without us saying anything. So we were putting our knife and fork together in bed together on a 45-degree angle and just leaving there. And they come up and they're like,
Can I take your plate?
Can I take your plate? And we were just like... silent, just saying and just looking at the plate. Yeah, it was interesting. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I heard you didn't just stay silent though. You gave in.
I did give in.
Yeah,
Very quick.
Felt bad.
Very quick.
I thought she was in training, and I just felt so bad. Because I'm pretty sure she came up and said, "Would you guys like to order some more drinks?" And we just handed
That was
them
a
plates.
different girl.
Yeah.
And well, I thought it was the same girl. Anyway, I handed the plates. We handed the plates to this girl.
She was
and I
taking
think she
drink
was
orders.
very confused. She was taking drink
Yeah.
orders, and this place wasn't just like one person serves you. They all had their own jobs, and it was a little awkward. But yeah, the other idea that Holly, Dowie's wife, come up with was saying, I don't know.
just glancing down.
Just I don't know. I don't know.
Can I take your plate? I don't know.
You tell me.
You tell me. I don't know. So that was a bit of fun. Definitely not etiquette worthy.
No.
But it was a bit of fun. So that's that. Tickle Tesla.
Oh, Tickle Tesla. So it's spreading.
It is spreading.
Yeah,
there
it
is
is
quite a
spreading.
few people using it now, isn't there?
Yeah, predominantly I would say. So you
There's a lot.
guys are on holidays right now.
Yeah.
And you have fully embraced Tickle Tesla.
Very much.
How has your experience gone so far?
Very good. We've seen 145 Teslas in about 4 days.
That's a lot of
That is a
Teslas.
lot of tickling.
It is. How are your ribs? Like, are your ribs
Yeah,
sore?
good.
Yeah, okay.
My driver today was a bit scared. James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So most of those 4 days, you were just with your wife.
Yes.
Yes.
So how did that go?
Yeah. Yeah, it went good.
Who
You
was
tickled each
winning?
other?
Yeah. Oh, we didn't really have a winning and losing.
Oh, you just
lose
both-
track. We were just trying to count how many there actually were.
Okay. Yeah.
We
Because you
didn't-
just got excited. You started
That
to
was
see
a
a
lot.
lot more than
A
you thought.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was getting a little out of hand. Because at one point I just had a phone get thrown in my face with a Tesla picture on it, and you're like, "Tickle Tesla!"
Yeah.
So I went up and looked up the rules of slug bug or
Okay.
punch buggy or whatever.
So you think? So hold on. The person who's like anything goes. You're like, oh, I need to put some rules on this.
Well, I just don't want to crash my car.
now
Okay.
it's happening to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything goes.
Yeah, correct. He was all for it when I was the one.
stop it now.
Anyway, okay. Tell us the rules. Tell us the rules.
So the basic rules is you have to be in transit yourself, so you're in a car,
Okay.
and the other car has the punch buggy in that case, or the Tesla in this case, is driving as well, so it can't be parked.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I don't like that
okay.
rule.
You don't like that rule? How many would that cut out, do you reckon?
Like half of them.
Oh no, not that many. We're seeing a lot down in Gold Coast driving.
Yeah. That's how I figured it as
Yeah.
well. Most of the ones we saw today were driving,
Except
and
for
you
those-
definitely got me.
That one that I saw in the car lot.
In the car lot?
Yeah,
What
it was
car?
parked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oops.
So, well, you got a couple on me.
I did.
You saw one of the. You saw a real fancy one, actually.
I did.
Yeah.
A nice
fancy
matte
one.
black one.
Yeah, matte black.
Any other rules?
That car is out of the running for the rest of the day. That's the other.
Oh, yeah.
rule.
If you see it again. I mean, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
If you
You're
see it
not
again.
fully going to know with Teslas unless they're the custom ones, because the white Tesla, unless you notice the plates,
Yeah.
you're not going to know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But like to the
To
best
an
of your
extent,
ability,
yeah,
if
that's what you're
it
supposed to
was driving around the same area,
Yeah.
you knew it was there and you went past it again, like you can't
Yeah.
do it again. Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
And you got to say punch buggy or slug bug when you're saying it.
Oh, okay, cool.
And you tickle them, you got to say punch buggy.
No. So that was slug
The
bug.
rules.
Yep.
So this would be tickle Tesla. So the rules I suggest would be you have to be in transit first to see the Tesla.
Yes.
That is also in transit gets to tickle that person, tickle whoever they choose.
Yes.
That's the first person. And
they have to
you
say-
you must yell obnoxiously tickle Tesla.
Yes.
And that Tesla is out for the rest of the day.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That makes
that's
sense.
the rule. Any other rules that you think we should be adding to this?
Nope.
What do you think about the driver?
That you can't tickle the driver.
Well, maybe being a little bit lighter on with the driver.
Yeah, so my approach was slightly
Safety.
different. My
Unless
approach
you're
was
in a self-driving Tesla.
yeah,
So-
then do whatever you want.
whatever.
My approach was point to let you know and then do the tickle. So the tickle didn't
Okay.
surprise you. So it was,
Yeah.
oh, what's that? Tickle Tesla.
I think the driver should keep his hands on the wheel.
So today, getting tickled, the reflex was, oh my God. Yeah, so quite dangerous.
Yeah, it was
So
more me
it's
freaking
also-
out than anything.
Well, I think
wasn't
that's
it?
the thing. I think it shouldn't be like a scare tactic. It should be, oh, tickle Tesla, and then you get tickled. So maybe you announce it first, and then you get tickled.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
my thoughts. Any
Cool.
other thoughts?
No, I think they're good
No
rules.
other rules?
Nope.
No other rules?
No, they're good rules.
Dowie?
No, I got
you're
none.
smiling.
No,
You're like, you
I'm
got
smiling
something.
at that list.
You're just
Lady
smiling.
list.
Lady list.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
for
great.
addressing me correctly.
Well, yeah, I think that's good. If anyone else has any ideas for rules for this game, send them in the comments. Halloween.
Halloween costumes.
Yes,
is what we've been talking about.
So your Jean-Benet
Ramsey.
Ramsey. It didn't get a reaction at all. I was thinking you were going to get cancelled for sure.
I am relieved.
It's probably one of the worst YouTube videos that we put up.
Yeah.
I think it's only had like 3 or 4 views.
Which-
No one cares
Don't think anyone knows who that is.
Jean-Benet Ramsey is.
Yeah, probably our target audience don't know necessarily, so that's a blessing. Again, I even felt really bad because when you put up the reel on Instagram, I put on there, 2011 Lys,
Oh, yeah.
she didn't I just wanted to
changed.
yeah, exactly.
Don't cancel me.
It was a different time. But I'm relieved.
Yeah.
But I was hoping to hear about. I set the bar. I was hoping that would get everyone else to kind of tell me their awful
ideas. So
Halloween.
there weren't a lot coming
Right.
through. I did ask what's the best costume that you guys have had. My brother actually just said, as long as you're not doing blackface, you should be fine.
Okay.
So
yeah, good. Well, I
that's-
didn't.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
He also he likes to make original killers, if you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
okay.
He likes to make up his own character. So yeah,
It's a lot of effort, isn't it?
Yeah.
He once made this original serial killer character who had knives on his arm that sparked. He had flints on them, and he used to go.
Wow.
So that would have been scary and dangerous all at the same time.
What was he 10?
I don't know. Probably 10. Yeah.
I actually did a bit more research into why we started Halloween costumes.
Yeah.
Are you interested in knowing a little bit more about that?
No, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Well, we will move on then.
No, tell us more.
Okay,
I would love to hear about it.
because my thing was we were talking, should a Halloween costume be scary?
Okay, yes.
And so I went well, why do we wear them?
Okay.
And so the earliest mention of a Halloween celebration was in 1585 in Scotland, but they think they were happening long.
Scotland.
Yeah, but they think they were happening long before that and around the world. But it is actually a Celtic festival.
Okay.
Celtic festival
yeah.
to ward off ghosts.
Okay.
So at this time of year, they believed the veil between the other world fins, making it easier for spirits to return.
Yeah, okay.
And so you would disguise oneself from the spirits so they didn't know who you were.
Right.
And I was like, okay, so it could be anything. Then I continued to read. They mainly wore masks made from animal skins or heads.
Oh, wow.
So they're trying to scare the ghost back to the other side.
It was... at that time, they didn't have a lot of options, right? So that they were working with a small option of things that they had.
So they weren't making their own serial killers back in the day? Do you reckon they had serial killers back in that day?
Yeah, but how would everyone know about them? It's just the guy down the road.
Yeah, that was Jimmy.
Yeah, exactly.
Jimmy was head of the tribe because he killed so many people.
Correct. Everyone else was scared of him. So that's why. So I think it's just a disguise. So you could do anything for Halloween is my thoughts. You don't have to be, doesn't have to be scary.
Oh, well, that's good. We also got a comment from Jimmy from Buzzards Barber in Brisbane. He says the best costume I've seen by far is Mean Mother's pumpkin costume.
Her pumpkin costume is fantastic. It's so good. Have you ever seen it?
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. It's been used many times. It's her go-to.
We'll make sure we put it in a story soon for you guys as well.
I thought he was going to say one of your costumes, like your Transformer costume.
Oh, my Transformer, that was pretty cool.
That you made from cereal boxes. Yeah.
So I was a musician back in the day and poor. So I would be, if my costumes I'd make completely out of just free stuff mostly, or spray paint that I found in the garage.
What it was supposed to be like.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, I made an Optimus Prime and it had cardboard and it had pool noodles out of the arms, and I made the face. It was very accurate out of cardboard bits, and it was so good.
There was the time you were a carrot.
I was a carrot.
You were a carrot, and it was just orange cardboard. So he's just in a hoodie, and there's just an orange carrot.
And it pokes out at my crotch. Yeah. The carrot pokes out. So good.
Or I actually think your better one, and this is the best one I've seen you in, is Indiana Jones.
Oh, Indiana Jones.
That's like your peak.
Oh, nailed it.
Yeah, you did nail it.
I had our whip that we got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much better than the carrot.
Yeah.
So Indiana Jones, I think, would be your best costume.
Yeah, perfect. Well, that's all updates, unless you've got anything else you'd like to add.
I feel updated.
Do you have any more updates? No. It's Vector Pow, cracking a case of the bad, shedding light on monkey business, tomfoolery, and shenanigans.
The most ridiculous part is that Inspector Pow, I think, had his own song in prior episodes and on the stream.
Yeah.
So, and that was nothing like it.
No, I like making up new stuff. It's fun.
Well, now he still has his own song.
Another original.
Yeah, another original song.
So cracking the case on something we brought up last week, the Bumhole Bandit. Yeah, I don't think we called it the Bumhole Bandit. It was.
I think it was just, is there an animal?
Is there an animal?
I can just use is there an animal that has teeth
in its bum?
Teeth in its butt.
Yeah,
and you were very confident.
I was heaps confident.
Yeah.
I was like, there definitely is.
What do you think?
Everyone was like,
I'm pretty sure there is.
Do you know what animal it is?
No, I wouldn't have a clue.
Okay.
Yeah. So a few people came out to support the teeth in butt theory.
But they didn't know what it was?
It's a theory now, but soon
it's
it'll be proven.
It's a working theory.
Soon it'll be proven. So Fred, brand new to the podcast, welcome Fred.
Welcome.
On the YouTube gave us the scientific name for it.
Ooh.
And I can't pronounce it, so I'm not going to talk about it. Also, your mum had something to say.
Yes, she did. She said sea cucumbers.
It is sea cucumbers.
Right. It is.
Boom,
yes.
shakalaka.
Sorry, have we found the...
Yeah, it's now not a theory. It teeth in bum.
Proven. Guilty. So did
I need to learn how to be a judge. Maybe we need to get a judge on here.
No. Did Inspector Power actually do any research in regards to this?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll tell you why.
Truthfully, most of the information from my research was people commenting.
Yeah, people providing it to you.
Oh, they did say there was 5 teeth or something.
While Inspector Power was at McDonald's, he got people coming by. So they're not. So there's the anus, but then the teeth are on the outside, so they protrude around the outside. So they're not. It's not as though it's an anus of teeth. There's a bum. And then there's teeth around the outside.
Okay.
And the reason that it's there is because it prevents a parasitic pearlfish which likes to go up a sea cucumber's bum and live there.
Oh.
And so they've kind of evolved some of the sea
cucumbers. It likes to live in the bum hole.
It does. And some sea cucumbers have evolved to have anal teeth to prevent it from going up in there.
They've evolved it.
I assume so. That's what it said.
And only some.
Yeah, not all sea cucumbers have these anal teeth. Some have these parasitic fish living up their bum.
Wow.
This all came from when I did my research. There was an article called 5 Horrifyingly Weird Animal Butts. Which was what I was Googling when I was talking on Instagram earlier today.
Wow.
So that's one of the 5.
Okay, so what's the other ones?
There's a flatworm that has multiple anuses protruding from its back.
Oh, good. Wow.
Face mites don't have anuses. So they only live for about 16 days because they obviously can't survive there. The waste builds up. When they die, the waste goes on our face.
Wow, that's cute.
Manatees, they have swimming assistance from their farts. So they produce a lot of methane from their seagrass diet. And it helps them...
Those rocket ships.
It's like a rocket.
Kind of. But so what it helps them do is actually maintain buoyancy. And then when they want to dive down in order to get the seagrass, they let all the air out and then it helps them go underneath. And so when they're constipated, they can't go down to get to the seagrass.
Oh, no.
And they need laxatives in order to help them be able to get back down there. So there's that
Where
one.
did they get laxatives from?
I don't know.
On the top of the water because they can't get it from the bottom.
Yeah, correct.
The sea
Hopefully.
pharmacy.
Yeah, exactly. That floats along the top. And so that's 4. The 5th horrifying animal butt is when a scorpion drops its tail, they also lose their butt. So it's actually a part of the tail. Interestingly enough, lizards have worked it out where just the tail falls off, but scorpions haven't. They then could live up to 8 months. And the idea is they continue to live so then they can still try and reproduce before the build-up of poo is too much and they die.
Oh, my God. That is...
5 horrifyingly weird animal butts.
Oh, well, thank you for that.
Yep.
Okay. I feel a lot better about this segment being over. All right. Okay, so Inspector Power had some real work to do this week as well. So I just want to ask you a question, Lys.
Yes.
If anything at all was possible for you right now, what would you ask for or what would you wish for?
Anything at all.
Anything.
A trip to Disneyland.
Anything at all.
$100 million.
$100 million. Okay. So tell me about the new shampoo that you got.
It's got pigments in it.
Okay.
It's personalised.
Real pigs.
Yeah, it's personalised.
Okay.
So you put in like what scent you want, how strong you want the scent, if you want colour in there, what type of hair you have, what you want it to do to your hair.
Okay.
And then, you get it posted to you and it has your name on it.
Wonderful. And it has the branding on there.
Yes.
It says endless possibilities.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you get $1 million?
I haven't started using it yet.
Do you think you will get $100 million from using it?
This is why you asked me to change it, because I will get a trip to Disneyland.
Exactly, you will. I know, because you go to Disneyland.
Yeah, he's on to me.
Yeah, endless possibilities.
Endless, who knows? I don't know. I'll let you know once I start using it.
Yeah, it said magical mirror moments, endless possibilities. I don't think it's actually endless. I think there's
a short list.
There is a shorter list of possibilities.
Your hair will look nice, and that's it.
That's it.
It'll smell nice.
Oh, it smells nice. 2 possibilities.
There is a possibility that someone will say that looks nice.
Yeah.
3 possibilities.
Yeah,
and that's it.
It might be that you could get a better job, maybe.
Yeah.
Or something
need a
because
better
you
job?
looked after your hair or something. I don't know.
My hair
I'm just
could fall
thinking-
out. That's a possibility.
Yeah, I just don't
You
think
don't
it's
want that to happen.
endless
No.
possibilities.
Endless.
So we,
I think it's endless.
no, it really isn't. How long's a piece of hair? It's
Yeah,
not
I think
endless.
it's like sliding doors though. Like if my hair looks better, right, you don't know what impact that could have.
Okay, so we'll check in again on this in a couple of months, see if you've got $100 million. We're going to do it. We're going to do it.
How is that like a sliding door?
Have you not seen the movie Sliding Doors?
No.
With Gwyneth Paltrow. Oh God, it's too hard to explain.
It's the best chick flick
So-
ever. I can't believe you haven't seen it.
So what the theory is that like, so it starts the movie and she almost makes it to the train, and in one part of the movie she makes it into the train just before the doors close. In the other part she misses the train, and so it starts off, one, she caught the train and she got home earlier and she found her boyfriend cheating on her, and a whole bunch of events. One, she didn't get home earlier and then she didn't know, and it plays out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's like kind of like the butterfly effect.
Yeah.
Remember the butterfly effect movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
That.
That was better than that one. Let's
Everyone
check for it.
knows Sliding Door. Well, you don't, but anyway.
I'm too young.
Everyone. Endless
possibilities.
So anyway, I want to make a stop to these ridiculous claims for advertising. Is anyone with me? Leave
No.
your comments in the comments section of your local comments store. Inspector Power is out. This is the next section.
About the tattoos.
Oh, it's not about tattoos.
What's it about?
This is the book of jokes.
Oh,
Yeah, we got to do the book of jokes section.
I forgot about the book of jokes.
And as promised, there was several breaks that we had, and in between those breaks, I came up with the song.
Okay.
Little book of jokes. Little book of jokes. Little book of jokes. It's a book with a bunch of jokes
In it. Yeah.
In it.
In it.
It looked like it was pre-rehearsed.
Yeah, no.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Wow.
So that's
I've
the new
never
song.
heard that before.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You just knew the word at the end.
Little book of jokes.
No. Never heard it.
It's good. Anyway, so welcome to the Little Book of Jokes section. I hope you like my song. Please leave a comment to say how great it was to make me feel better about myself. Okay, so first things first, the sad orange joke.
Yes.
So good. Absolutely
Not
brilliant.
good.
Absolutely
Not good. What do you
brilliant.
think of it?
I'm on the fence.
You're
You
on
don't-
the fence. You
you-
said you loved it.
You laughed initially. Is
Yeah.
that why you're on the fence?
Yeah,
It
I-
did make you laugh.
Makes no sense, but I
Yeah.
am for the joke.
Yeah. Okay.
All for the joke.
All for the
Love
joke.
it.
What
Love
did
it.
what did everyone
Okay,
else think?
So, so first of all, Chromie, my brother, he
Yeah.
said that joke should be on the cover of the book.
Oh no.
So good.
No.
That's
Right,
good idea.
right next to a little bit of gold
Oh.
or something like that. Anyway, it's a good joke. The votes are actually in. We did get a lot of people voting. So we put this on a reel and 2,600 people watched it.
Yes.
We had almost 100 people vote for it. Almost 100 people.
Okay.
So people were very passionate
They
about this.
feel strongly about it. Which way do they feel strongly about?
Well, it's mixed. So it was 59% said no, it's not a good joke. And then the other
41.
41, yes, because 100% equals full.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 41% said they liked it, so yes. So
Wasn't
it's a
the
good
question, isn't it a shit joke?
No.
Okay. Is this a good joke?
Is this a good joke? That's a lot of quiet.
I
Are you
can't-
taking it in?
Yeah. I can't work out the math.
More people said it's not a good joke.
Yeah,
Right,
more
so
people
they
said
agree
it
with
wasn't
me
a good-
that
yeah.
it's shit.
Yeah, so more people
Okay.
said, so 59%. But it's a joke, right? Not everyone's
Not
gonna
everyone
like.
laughs at every joke.
Not everyone
Yeah,
laughs at every
okay.
joke. If you've got 41%
Saying it's a good joke.
saying it's a good
so
joke,
it's in the
It's
book.
probably a good joke.
Do you know, it could just give someone like a nice exhale, like when they,
saying that YouTube was the opposite way around. We didn't actually ask. We didn't have a poll on there because
Yeah.
you can't do that. But YouTube has the likes and
Yeah.
dislikes. We got 6 likes, 3 no likes.
okay.
So it means that YouTube liked it even more. Would it
So
bring it
it's-
over the 50% line if you add it to Instagram? No. But I still think that it was good enough to be in the book of jokes.
Okay, so it's in the book of jokes.
Yeah, because if you think of it, like if you're in a room full of 100 people and 41 of those people laugh, because they think it's funny,
that's
pretty
successful.
good.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
If you're a stand-up comedian and you have
like,
41% of the room laughing at each joke,
you're happy.
You have done a good night.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so it's in the book?
It's in the book.
It's in the book.
It's not on the cover.
Yeah, if you missed the joke, it's because he's a sad orange.
You just want to go listen to it last time because it was the timing.
I think it was the timing.
It's the timing of it.
It was very good.
Yes.
You're going to read in the book being like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
But they're
going to get it.
Yeah.
Might not be as funny in the book, but they're going to get it.
It makes sense. It's logical.
Yeah, definitely logical. Okay, another illogical thing was this section where you talked about stealing the jokes from Amy Schumer. That was another one that actually went gangbusters on Reels and YouTube. Like, people went nuts about this.
I think I said, I'm not out to make friends in the comedian community.
Yeah, you did.
Did Amy Schumer see it?
No, I actually didn't. I imagine it would have been a lot higher if that was the case.
She mentions it. This chick's out to get me.
Who is this jerk? But very passionate people out there saying stealing her joke. So this is something I want to add to the book of jokes, but this was a comment from one of the very passionate messages that we got. Stealing her jokes is like robbing a cash converters. Most of it's already stolen.
Oh, I did hear that. I did hear
Amy
that.
Schumer steals jokes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I looked into this a little bit.
Yes.
Probably one of the things I did some research on.
And not in the Inspector Power segment.
Yes. Well, it is what it is. All right. So I watched, I put on a 30-minute video, side-by-side comparisons between the jokes she's apparently ripped off, right? I didn't watch all of it because...
You got bored.
I got bored.
Yeah. It probably played and you were like, oh, shit, is that still playing?
Oh, yeah.
I've been doing something else.
What's that? Shiny.
Yeah.
No, but I did watch about 10 minutes of it. I think it's not because she's stealing jokes. I think it's because of who she is.
Okay.
Amy Schumer's very crude kind of person. I think there's guys out there that don't like crude women and are trying to beat her down.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. What I saw on the YouTube video, pardon me, 30-minute YouTube video, right? Someone spent a lot of time researching this because it's gone through all of Amy Schumer's jokes and then tried to find the jokes from other places as well.
And made sure that it's beforehand.
Yeah. What I found, if it was in a court, I don't think it would hold up because it's same subject material, right? Same subject material.
But said differently.
It's delivered differently. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So they copied off Wikipedia and changed a couple words.
Yeah. If you think of it, so if you think observational humor, right?
Yeah.
There's different ways there's the same subject, right? But you can say things differently.
Yeah.
Like poo jokes. There's only so many ways you can talk about poo jokes, but
endless possibilities.
Endless possibilities. But there are so many poo jokes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think it's her stealing. I don't think it's her stealing.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
So does that mean you're not allowed to steal her jokes then?
Well, yeah. Well, that wasn't anything to do with my research. I should have probably researched that.
Should have.
Okay.
I reckon if we found one of her jokes and rechanged it around, not rechanged it. Well, it would be rechanged it, wouldn't it? Because she's changed it already. I'll rechange it again. Then, as long as it's not the same as the first one, then we'd be able to use it.
Okay, cool. It's inspired by.
It's inspired by.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
it's not
Inspired
stealing.
by, not stolen. Love it.
She's yes.
Cool.
Uses muses, not stealing robbers. People.
Are you gonna? You have a gavel in it. It's decided.
It's decided.
So we
I need
then
one of those hats.
needed to come up with our own jokes.
Yes, we did.
Yes. So our special guest, did you bring a joke that you have made up?
Well, I kind of changed the joke.
It's Amy
it's
Schumer.
inspired by it.
It's inspired by it. Yeah. Okay, let's hear it.
I'm going first.
You are going first.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you call a bird with no eyes?
What do you call a bird with no eyes?
I don't know.
Bird.
Brood. It's in the book.
Easily in the book. Yeah.
Easily.
Great.
What's yours?
So why did the dog cross the road?
To get to the other side.
Because his irresponsible owner didn't tie him up to a bloody pole. There you go. Yep. I made that up this week.
Okay, brilliant. Well,
Do you have a sad orange joke?
No, I don't.
A happy orange joke.
I spent a lot of time thinking through a joke. It's more than just a one-liner this time, so this is my joke. The kids didn't call me Amy Schumer. They called me Amy Jumer. One summer, I'll never forget this. All the kids took turns throwing handfuls of pennies at me. I was like, excuse me, this is awesome. So that's my joke. And I made it up myself.
The orange one was way better.
Say that again. I am completely lost.
Anyway.
What's the punchline?
That people threw money at her.
Oh, okay. And she's happy with that.
Yeah, happy. I'll take your money. But anyway, the point was, it was funny because it's an Amy Schumer joke and it was very clearly ripped off by her because it said,
I'm Amy Schumer.
I'm Amy Schumer. So I just looked for a joke that said, I'm Amy Schumer.
That's very good.
But I did have an actual real joke. Sorry.
Okay.
Why is the orange sad?
Why?
He isn't. It's just allergies.
Oh my God.
Okay.
There could be a whole series of these, right? Are you going to bring more to the table?
I made more.
Oh.
Do you want another one?
No, bring him next week.
Okay.
We'll continue this.
It's
going to be a whole thing.
Okay, great. I can't wait.
Rebel did give us a joke.
Oh, yes.
After us paying her out last week.
She makes really good jokes.
She does. Yeah. She saw the podcast and had a good laugh. And she sent through a joke. Why do bad jokes never make it into horror films? Because they get stage fright. It's in the book. Love you, Rebel.
Okay.
Dowie's bit. Talking shit about tattoos.
This sounds very familiar.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It reminds me of something else.
There's not Christmas carols in the shops yet.
No.
Which I'm happy about.
Good.
November.
It's November when it starts.
Yeah.
There's
I thought it was
Christmas.
December.
There's Christmas stuff out.
Yeah, but they won't do anything until after Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Is it? Do you want it to happen earlier?
Yes.
Oh, do you guys want it to happen earlier? You tell us. Leave it in the comments.
No.
This is about tattoos, not Christmas carols. This is Dowie's bit. So
why is it Dowie's bit?
It's Dowie's bit because, Tabitha was going to do it, and I've actually got a bit to pay out Tabitha right at the start. So I'll try it with Dowie, but
it may not work.
Let's
see if we can run with it.
Yeah, basically, I got an NGL. I'm not going to lie.
Yes.
One of those anonymous messages. Asking what tattoo would I get, and I was like, maybe I'll get an anchor because I'm so grounded.
Yes. Do you find that funny?
No.
Yeah, no. It was
Do
funny.
You have an anchor?
It was funny because it's one of those common tattoos, right?
It's not really an anchor.
That's not. Isn't that Monia?
That is, but it is also an anchor. That's the exact same
design.
picture for an anchor in other areas.
So
I did get it as the Milner though.
In other areas, so like foot.
Like
locations.
not Norse.
Oh, okay.
Like in other
languages,
Finland.
styles of tattoo.
Okay.
Wow. So you did offend him.
I offended
Well
him.
done.
But that's not why I got it. I didn't get it as an anchor though.
Yeah, but so basically, it's one of those real common ones that you put on your foot, and it's like, it's because I'm grounded, and it's just something that lots of people get. So that didn't work out as well. Okay, so
but you do have tattoos, so you're a wonderful substitute because you have tattoos, so you're well versed on the subject.
And so do you. You have tattoos as well.
I have a couple.
Yeah, a couple here and there. What we'd like to talk about is me getting a tattoo because I am clean skinned like a cheap bottle of wine.
You have 0 tattoos.
0.0.0. Several dots. I don't know if you know how math works, but there's several dots in it.
Yeah, it's absolute 0. which is actually less than 0. Is it? So moving on. Do you have any advice that you would give someone getting a tattoo for the first time? What did you get for your first tattoo?
My chest tattoo.
Okay, cool. So something meaningful.
Well, you don't have to get anything meaningful for your first tattoo.
Yeah, but
that's what I chose to do.
I actually looked online, and meaningful tattoos is one of the first things that's really common for a first tattoo. So something like a quote or something to remember someone or a date or something like that. So that's really common as a first tattoo.
So I could put something to remember my first girlfriend or something like that.
I mean, that wouldn't be my suggestion.
You could.
You could.
Okay.
I actually then when I was looking through and I was like, wow, there's a lot of guidelines. Yes. I was like, how do I pick a first tattoo? And lucky for you, there was a quiz, and I did the quiz on your behalf.
Oh, wow.
So this quiz had many questions. So it said like, where are you going to get it? How big are you going to get it? And will you have like color, black and white, like normal tattoo type things? And you had to like select.
Okay.
And then it asked some really great deep questions where they just got to know you. And it was like, what's your favorite season?
Oh, sick. So what would be
What's your favorite season?
Winter.
Done.
Yeah.
What's your Harry Potter house?
Ravenclaw.
Done. Out of what would you say your favorite music is?
Rock, punk, metal.
Rock/metal was an option. That's what I chose.
Nice.
What's your favorite food?
A pie.
Pies.
Yeah, it wasn't on there.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of other things,
Burritos
sushi
are
and a bunch of
Mexican.
other stuff. Tacos was on there. Chose
love
tacos.
It. Yeah, fish taco.
Fish taco. Night owl or early bird?
I'm a night owl.
Yeah. Which Charmed character would you be?
I don't know who Charmed is.
That was an option and I chose that one.
Good.
I don't know who any of these people are. How do you eat your steak?
With a knife and fork.
Yeah, how do you like it cooked?
With a chef cooking it, I guess. Actually, I prefer cooking it.
How well done do you like it?
Medium's fine.
Cool. And that's what I did. So I finished.
What's that got to do with tattoos?
I don't know.
No idea.
I got all the way through. There was actually a few other questions as well. And it was like monotonous. And I was like, come on. Anyway, once I hit submit, it went right back to the start.
I'm glad we went through this.
So I had to do it again.
Okay.
And at the end it said, it just said, and I was thinking it was going to be so specific, right? It was like, do you like space? And I was like, yes. It just said you should get some Japanese art. That's all it said.
After all of that. So that's like a time waster.
Oh,
that
it took
is
me
the exact same as like a shaggy dog joke
It
that
is.
Dad tells. It's
It
like
is.
15 minutes wasting your time, and then here is your
nothing. And
Here's
it's just
your
like
nothing.
randomly selected. So
I've got to get Japanese art.
Well, I then went through what are the most common first tattoos.
Yep.
This will be interesting. Number 1, rose.
Okay.
That wasn't my first tattoo.
No,
Do
but
you
do you
have
have
a
a
rose?
rose?
I do have a rose.
Has
Oh,
a
okay.
rose.
Yeah, it has a rose.
Number 2, stars.
Nah, don't do this to me.
Stars.
I do have a star.
Oh, yeah.
Stars. 3, flowers in general.
That's
Flowers.
Yeah.
Rose
Yeah,
cards.
rose.
Yeah.
4, love heart.
Oh, do you have a love heart?
No.
No, okay, you're right on that one.
All right, yeah.
Number
That's gonna have to be
5,
my next tattoo
an
now.
animal, particularly lion, wolf, turtle, fox.
I got a fox.
Oh, a
You
fox.
got a fox. Oh, wow. There you go.
Number 6.
What did the fox say?
Number 6, some type of quote or memorial.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, that is just
Number-
attacking me, this whole list.
Number 7, an anchor.
Anchor is number 7.
Number 8, moon or celestial.
No.
Number 9, a feather.
A feather.
No.
Number
Oh,
10,
birds.
a diamond.
A diamond.
Number 11.
You have a diamond.
I do have a diamond.
Oh.
I also have stars. Let's not get into that. Number 11 is travel inspired.
Okay.
So they are
Like
the
Eiffel
top.
Tower.
Yeah, or like the like if
I could
see
get
a lot
an
of people.
Eiffel Tower coming up my belly.
No, like Canadian scenes or like
yes.
they had like
should
little
get a-
line art of
a
Paris.
fern.
Oh, you
A
could
what?
get a
A
fern.
fern.
You've been fern.
fern.
You've
Oh,
been in New
fern.
You
Zealand.
could get a fern.
For the
could
garden
yes,
club.
Join the
the
gardening
gardening
club.
club in New Zealand.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I could get better at that.
So they're the top first tattoos. So does that spark any interest? Are we any closer?
So I like the celestial sort of stuff. I like space. So I'd probably have stars, but probably not like the old school stars.
Yeah.
I'm thinking black and white,
No color.
maybe. But then get into color.
Okay.
I
Start
don't
black
know.
and white.
Yeah, so it goes black and white up to color. I don't know. I've been thinking through this a little bit. What I do want to ask is, where should I get a tattoo to get most street cred?
Most street cred.
Yeah, street cred.
Oh, your face.
This for sure. Okay.
For sure.
Yeah,
So just
face.
get a moon face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A moon tattooed on my
Correct.
face.
I don't know,
That way
yeah.
I'd have a moon face.
Your arm.
My arm.
Yeah.
Somewhere where you can see it.
Where people can see it.
Yeah.
Show it off.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yep. Right.
We've actually come up with another way that we're going to pick your tattoo right now. And it's a traditional way that you pick tattoos when you're a child.
This way.
Oh, it is one of these gummy bears things. What are they called?
Bubble gum, yep.
Super
All right.
tattoo,
Super
bubblegum and tattoo. So
Bubblegum and tattoo. I'm not going to eat the bubblegum because that'll stay in my body
But
forever.
you're going to get the tattoo, right?
yeah. So
yeah, I
this
guess
is
so.
your first tattoo. I'm so excited. I know these are classically
They're always good.
really well designed.
Always good.
Yeah, brilliant
I
tattoos.
spend a lot of time on them. I don't know why.
They do. Pay a lot.
Bubblegum's like
Artists a lot of
15
money.
cents.
Yeah, exactly. Only the best is what they get in. So I can't wait. And I'm thinking
He
cheek.
looks very happy.
Cheek, I think, is
Yeah,
the appropriate
cheek is
spot
the best
for it.
spot for this tattoo.
Yeah.
They're a
What
good size
tattoo
for
did
it.
you get? What is that?
It is
that a
pumpkin. Oh my god!
Brilliant.
With like weeds around it, and
That's perfect.
It's a pumpkin face. Oh my god!
So
That
we'll
is
take
perfect.
that down to the tattoo shop tomorrow and tune in next week.
We'll show you the tattoo.
We'll show you the tattoo.
Oh my god!
Brilliant.
Somewhere where people can see it, so I get the most street cred. Oh my god, that's great! Thank you guys, appreciate it.
You're welcome.
This is the end bit.
We are the champions, my friend.
Bum, bum, bum.
We'll
Keep on fighting
to the end. This is the end. So there we go.
There you go. Very good. Thank you very much for joining us today. Dowie, has been a pleasure.
Thank you for
Very
having
nice
me.
having you. It's a nice hat you have there, can I just say? I
nice
should have
hat.
said this at the
You
start.
should have said it at
should've.
the start.
Yeah.
Should have said it at the start. We've had more conversation.
Very unpolite that I wore it in your house, though. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. I
We
forgive
checked
you.
for weapons.
Well, you did.
beforehand,
We did
so
check
that's
for
fine.
weapons. Yeah.
That's okay.
No weapons.
No weapons.
No. Just to confirm that. We had a great time.
Episode 5 is done.
Episode 9 is done. Almost done. Maybe give it another minute or so.
Well, we've asked a lot more questions again.
Yes.
We're going to need a lot more responses.
Yeah, so we can get into some more of the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
We're going to be trying to get some survival people onto the podcast.
Yeah, if you're in the know, you
know.
have any type of plan,
Yep.
products, ideas on different scenarios, like we need to hear from you.
Yeah, quick weapons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
know how to make quick weapons.
Yeah.
Weapons that are quicker than other people's weapons.
Yep.
Yep.
Even
a whip.
food scenarios. Really interested to hear how people intend on feeding themselves afterwards.
And if there are other categories as well.
Yes, aside from nuclear and zombie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
great.
Halloween, give us some ideas. We need some more ideas.
We still
for
haven't
that.
picked costumes.
We still haven't picked costumes.
No, we really.
Horrible.
Like,
Absolutely
if you guys
horrible.
could really help us out at this stage, we're getting 2 sheets and going as ghosts. So
Yeah.
it'd be great.
And if you want to send in your book of jokes, we will put them in there. We don't need them, obviously,
No,
because
plenty.
we've been making up our own jokes.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think of our jokes.
If
Absolutely
you've got
great.
any sad orange jokes, send them my way.
Yep, and Inspector Power's door is always open at the function room at the McDonald's. So if you do have anything that you'd like to blow right open, any shenanigans or tomfoolery, I'm here for you. But it's been a great episode. Thank you very much. Make sure you like, subscribe. Those likes and comments are really important.
They make a
on
big
the thing.
deal. Yeah.
They do make a big deal. We got a couple of random subscribers, which was absolutely glorious.
Welcome.
And they've been giving us words to
Talk about.
glorious words.
Yeah,
So I
we
appreciate
like your
that
words.
very
Thank
much.
you.
So please like, subscribe, hit the bell button, and comment on the YouTube. Follow the Penny Lys Podcast on Instagram. We'll ask questions there and
Vote
share
in our
stories.
reels
Vote
when
in
we
the
put
reels.
up questions.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be glorious. Anything that you'd like to say, Dowie?
This is a new YouTube channel.
It is a YouTube channel. A YouTube channel. Yeah, you heard it right. That's what it's called now.
The Penny Lys Podcast.
Yeah.
All separate words.
Yeah, so make sure you subscribe. I think that's everything. Oh, Patreon gets behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
So anything in between our little sections and before and after, you'll get that on patreon.com/PennyPow.
Do you know how we know when the episode's over?
With the gavel?
With the gavel.
Oh my God. All right. See you later, guys. It's over.
Live fast.
Live fast. See you guys.